Everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Tammy with Leopard and Lace Boutique. I would just like to take a moment to say thank you for stopping by. I want to talk about Coverminders and Coverminder Storage today. So as I just get into the hobby or the craft of diamond painting, I am trying to figure out how I'm going to do everything, how I'm going to store things, how I'm going to keep everything organized. So this is a few ideas that I've come up with. You may have already thought of it, some of you may not have. I was just trying to think outside of the box. So the other day, messing around in my craft area trying to reorganize some things, and I come across a few items that I thought I would share a couple of ideas that I had for you. So this is one of them that I had done as soon as I started my first canvas back in, I think it was March. And so it's just a box that I had. It's actually, let me get one. It's actually a gift card holder that I got on clearance from Michael's. I believe it was 20 cents. And so I grabbed several of these. I thought I could redo them. And so this is a couple of ideas that I come up with. So this was one of them. I just used a matte spray paint and spray painted it. And I covered the front, or the top and the back. So these are some stickers I had in my stash. And then this is just an alcohol ink that I went around the edge with. So something that I have on hand that I want to talk about are these magnetic sheets. And so let's get into the tutorial. I'm gonna just call it a whip and chat, call it a craft with me, call it whatever you want it to be, but let's get started. I'll stick these right there. So my first idea was I have these little mini tins, and thought it would be fun to use it, and it's going to be the same concept of this other one. And so let's just get to crafting. So I've already went ahead and decided, for the sake of the video, I didn't want it to be a super long video, that I would pre-cut my papers and things. I guess I should have opened this. So I've already pre-cut my papers, and I have some adhesive here. This adhesive is from Dollar Tree. Now, it's something that I already have in my stash. This is a double-sided tape, so some of you may have Scotch tape, different things like that. Anything like that would work. Like I said, it's just a double-sided tape from Dollar Tree. It's $1 a roll, very inexpensive. So my thought was just to take and cover the top of this tin, and you may not have tins like this, but maybe an Altoid tin lying around your house that you could repurpose or reuse. I do try to repurpose as many items as I can. So let's just take this backing off of this adhesive, and we will go from there. So I do want to turn that up. There's a couple of little spots that are over right there. So just going to place that down. This is a super quick repurpose of this. So on the inside, you can leave it as is, but I just thought I would take and put a piece of paper in here just to decorate it. Now that is looking like it's too big. So that was for the outside. So what I wanted to talk to you about is this. I don't know if any of you have these laying around your house. I have them in my craft stash, so I thought I would use it. So what it is it is a magnetic sheet of, just a magnetic sheet, I guess. And so what the purpose of it is to put over your air conditioner vents, to close off a vent, perhaps like in your house, that you don't want it coming up through the floor or whatever, so you would just lay this over. So I have them because I store my metal dies using these. So this is something I have in my stash, and so I was thinking the other day I wanted to take and use it for a couple of these crafts today. So I just thought I would decorate the bottom of this tin just so that it's not plain. Something else you can do is you can take, this is some washi tape that I have just left over. You can decorate the top, the bottom, however you want to do it. You can decorate using washi tape. Many of us have washi tape in our stash, I being one of them. So this is one of my ideas. I'm not even going to worry about that. Okay, another quick idea was the same thing, but I just wanted to kind of walk you through the full process of how I would do this. So this is the larger one. I don't know if any of you have any of these gift card holders in your stash, but if you do, this would be a good use of them instead of them laying in a drawer or whatever. So the first thing I was going to do is I took and I had to trim this down because it was too wide for the edge of this. So I just took my trimmer and I trimmed it down. I'm going to take that adhesive off of the backing. And I am going to put it around the edge of this tin just to decorate it. It is blue, and I don't want that blue showing through because that blue does not match my paper. So I'm just lining it up with the edge of that lip on this tin, and I am going to quickly cover that. Line it up and trim off the excess. So there you have it. Alright, now I'm going to add this paper to the top so it will look like that. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is just put the adhesive on the back of this paper. And I did just take and trace this paper. I have a paper trimmer, but because of the shape of that tin, it was just easier and more convenient to use a pencil and trace the tin, the back of the tin. And the last piece, I hope I'm in frame. The last piece right here. So then we're just going to take and pull off this backing just like we did before. These are super simple. If you don't have these items laying around, think outside the box. Try to figure out what you have around the house that you can repurpose or reuse, and reuse some of your extra crafty things around your house. I'm going to just line this up right here, and that's not going to adhere because it's laying on glitter. Alrighty, so just like that. I may take an alcohol ink and just go around the edge of this paper because I don't like the color of those raw edges. So the next thing I want to do is I want to turn this over and I want to decorate the inside. So what I'm going to do is I've already cut this paper down. I'm going to put it in here. It is a laminated piece of paper. It's just a scrap piece of scrapbook paper. It's extra, something I had in my stash from a previous project that I'd done. And so I thought I would just use that up on this project. It was the perfect size. So I just rounded the corners with my corner rounder, and it worked out perfect. And trim that off. Pull that adhesive backing off and move on. Alright, this is a quick project like I said. I do like this because it's an ombre pink. And then I wanted to take and I want to put this on the inside. So what I want to do with this is I want to use these foam mounting tapes. They're what they do is they cause dimension in your project, so it kind of stands off the paper. These are from Dollar Tree as well. I do have a couple right here. So I'm just going to place them on the back here, here, and then take a couple more. Put one here and here. I don't really think I need one in the center because it's not like I'm going to be using the top of that all the time. So I'm just going to kind of just eyeball it, center it, and drop it down in there. See how it adds that dimension and it kind of pops off of there. I like that. For some people, it would never bother them. Same thing with this. I am going to take this corner rounder and I am going to round the corners. You just do that. And then same thing, I'm going to mount it. Now this is going to be on the front, so I probably will do this a little bit different. Let's see. I'm going to add a few more of them on this, because I will be getting it in and out a little bit more than the inside of that. So I'm going to put one right in the center. Okay, removing those adhesive backs again. Missed that one. Alrighty, and then I'm just going to pop it up right here in the front. Do I like that? All right, so that one's done. Now I could choose to leave this one just like this, or I could take some of that vent coverage, the magnetic sheet, and I could decorate the inside. I think I'll leave this one just like this. So it's just whatever you choose to do. So there's another one of those that are done. I'm going to have to use my hot glue gun just here because it was on that adhesive glitter edge and it was not wanting to stick. So I just put a little bit of hot glue right there and I'm going to clean it up. So that's the second idea. I'm going to set these out of the way and we are going to move on to the next idea. The next idea was this serving tray, which I love this idea. Maybe some of you have not thought about these. These are from the Dollar Tree, and it is simply a metal serving tray, and I had this stand in my stash already and it works perfect. You can decorate your area with it. You can use it and push it out of the way where nobody can see it. You can leave it like it is, or you can make it pretty with some scrapbook paper. So I thought I would just put this piece of scrapbook paper in here just to make it pop. I love the corner of these roses, so I thought I would use what I have. I'm just going to take and run a piece of this double-sided tape right here on the back side of this paper, just like I did before. These are very, very simple. Maybe you have some of these items in your stash already, and there's no sense in them sitting there. I love this piece of paper, but I don't want to hoard it when it can be used, and I can enjoy it every single day. So just going to take and trim that off. And take this adhesive off just like I did before. And then I am going to just eyeball it and put it on that tray. And I have got me a Coverminder Storage. Now I have seen where there have been people that have used art canvases. They have art canvases at Dollar Tree that you can take and you can use. I mean, you don't have to do anything really expensive. How beautiful is that though? I mean, I just love that. I love that idea. It's simplistic. I can move it away from, you know, my immediate area, I can store them, but I can still see them. So I wanted to do things that are practical that I can use in the future. Just gonna set that here, move my stand over here. And I've just got a couple more. It's the exact same concept for both of them. What about a picture frame? Has anybody thought about a picture frame? Now, obviously, we would have to remove the glass, because I just don't think that would that magnetic sheet is strong enough to have a magnet work with the glass. So I can always use that glass on another project. Taking a piece of pre-cut scrapbook paper and just adhering it to the back of this sheet. So same thing, double-sided tape. It's so inexpensive. I don't mind using this. Pretty carelessly. I mean, like I said, it does not cost anything hardly. I spend $1 all the time, so I mean, I just don't mind using this. So I don't know if any of you will enjoy this tutorial or not, if it will maybe help you think outside of the box, use some things that you already have in your stash, and you may have storage that you are completely happy with, and if so, disregard this video. If you have gotten some ideas, please let me know in the description below or in the comment section below. If you like this video and you think someone else would enjoy it, will you please share this video with them? I am a new creator, so anytime I can get my message out, that would be great. So, putting the back on just like before, and then there you go. Sticking your Coverminders to this. The next idea, the exact same thing. I just had a 4x6 picture frame that I was not using anymore. I think I had this from a graduation party in the past, and so I'm going to do the exact same thing. Remove that piece of glass. I know that Mother's Day is coming up, and I was just thinking that I could take and need that. I was gonna take and do some glass etching, so maybe I'll use that for Mother's Day. Same thing, adding this to this paper, and moving on. I want to take the time to say thank you for stopping by my channel, watching this video. Maybe you got some ideas. If you didn't and you have some good Coverminder stories, I would definitely appreciate any organizational tips that you might have for me, as I am new to the diamond painting community. If you have seen a video that you think might be useful, you could copy that description, put it down below. I would appreciate any of that. And until next time, I will let you go. Let me finish this one. I'm almost done. I don't want to keep you too long. I don't want my video to end up being too long. Speaking of, what do you think, just a question, what do you think the perfect amount of time for a video is? Do you like the 10 to 15 minute videos? Do you like longer videos? Perhaps the WIP and chats? Are you interested in crafty videos? Let me know, because I don't want to create content that other people are not interested in. On the other hand, I'm doing these things, so I thought I would just do a video. Let me have some of these that I can display for you really, really quick. And so here are the ideas that I had. Like I said, let me know in the description below which one you like the best, which one you think would be the most versatile. Until then, thanks for stopping by.